The Executive Director of the Center for Safer Wireless. I am so excited to be here and a part of this rally to demand that the government informs the public about the risks of wireless radiation and to create a written policy that protects the public. It is critical not to deploy 5G, the new frequencies approved for the Internet of Things, until it has been proven safe. The science has actually made it clear that the wireless radiation we use every day to communicate with each other and use in our wireless devices is affecting our bodies. 7 years ago, I suddenly couldn't sleep more than 2 hours a night, and my family and I were ill frequently. After much research and after contacting the Center for Safer Wireless, I learned that my new Wi-Fi router that was next to my bedroom, and my cordless phone that was under my bedroom, and the cell tower that was at the top of my street could be affecting my sleep and our health. Being somewhat of a skeptic, but nonetheless desperate for sleep and good health, I listened to what the Center for Safer Wireless said and turned off the router, switched to a corded phone, and used radio frequency radiation shielding in my bedrooms to protect me from that cell antenna. But within weeks after doing all this, I was sleeping all night long, and the illnesses that had plagued my family were gone. Now that the deployment of 5G is happening throughout the country, and a cell antenna may be placed on a utility pole right outside my bedroom window, insomnia may once more be a serious problem for me, along with many other health issues. I joined the Center for Safer Wireless to help share the information I had learned with the public. Many people contact us who are sensitive to the wireless radiation, and they often experience insomnia, headaches, and other health problems that are symptoms of microwave sickness. We always tell them the importance of putting distance between themselves and their devices, and that it is necessary to turn off all wireless devices when they are not using them, especially when they sleep. The telecommunication companies know that wireless radiation can be hazardous, which is why they say in their manuals that cell phones and other wireless devices should be kept off of the body. Unfortunately, people don't read the manuals, and they don't use the product safely. That is why it is important for the government to step in, just as they did with the tobacco industry with cigarettes, and require the industry to put a warning on the devices about the distance needed from the body for safer use. Now that they want to add additional frequencies that have not been tested for safety, but will be a part of the 5G spectrum, this is even more important, that they step in and tell the public what is going on. This 5G spectrum could have unimagined health impacts on the American public. The little science that is out there about these frequencies does show that they heat up the skin. So while the public are lying in bed, unable to sleep because of 2, 3, and 4G and its impact on them, they will now be hot as well. This does not bode well for the general welfare of the American public. It is the government's obligation to the people to provide them with safe products to use. We have federal agencies that are responsible for this. The Federal Communication Commission is the agency responsible for the wireless radiation, but it is not one of them. Their purpose is to help promote industry, not public health. The health of the American people is in danger unless the government acknowledges that the time has come to revisit the safety standards of wireless radiation and base it on independent, peer-reviewed research, and to determine if this is the appropriate agency for health oversight. Deployment of 5G must be stopped until this is done. The people are speaking, and it is time for the government to listen and act in the best interest of its citizens. Thank you very much.
Good work, Des. Good work. Yay. Excellent.
Hello, my name, and at first I just thought, well, it might be kind of ugly, but I want to know if it's harmful. After I